Well, hello, folks, from sunny Naples. We're here on the coast of Italy in this lovely marina, and we are going to be hauling more hearts today as we deliver some Valentine gifts from here in Naples all the way over to Albania, to the capital Tirana. It's going to be a nice little drive, not too long, just 154 miles on land, and then we've got a bit of a ferry trip to go as well after that. So, but there's a lot of stuff to pick up on this journey. It's a big one. We're going to have to do two events, two deliveries to finish this off. This is the final day of the event, so we have to do it in this episode. We have no choice. So we've got 12 out of 14 of those deliveries done. Lots and lots and lots to get through in today's episode. It's going to be a busy old drive. Let's look at the route we're doing. So you can see here we are coming through Naples, but then we come to the port in Bari, so we'll be picking up Bari. There is a viewpoint to pick up there, and then we cross over to Jerez, where there is another viewpoint to pick up and a photo opportunity, as well as then getting into Tirana. So we potentially pick up another viewpoint over there. So it's a busy old drive. 13 hours 2 minutes it's supposed to take us, but as you well know, it's probably not going to take us that long because, well, as you know, we're not going to be driving for that long. We have a nice long trip on the ferry where we can have a little bit of a rest. So yeah, this is going to be fun. We're going to zoom on a little bit further. I just want to sort of point out one fairly significant landmark around Napoli, or Naples. Not sure what the British pronunciation is. I think it's Napoli. It's Napoli the Italian. Naples is what we say. I'm not sure. But yeah, one fairly large geographical feature that sits very close to Napoli. So I'll show you that in a second. Yeah, what's up here? Oh, I thought this was a hidden road, but it was the way I was supposed to go. Oh, that's annoying. I thought we'd figured something out. There you go, folks. Right in front of us is Mount Vesuvius, the first of the two volcanoes on the map. The other being Mount Etna, which is in Sicily. But this we picked up the Mine the Lava achievement, well, the first leg of the Mine the Lava achievement, so that's seeing both of these volcanoes. Interestingly, we picked that up just as we got into Napoli. I could barely see the thing, and it came up, so I wasn't sure quite what the reasoning for that was. I presumed I'd have to take a picture of it, but I didn't. But yeah, this first one's done. I was hoping to drive past it and pick it up during this episode, but we are driving past it, we're just not picking it up. But yeah, there we go, Mount Vesuvius, fairly significant geographical landmark right on the city of Naples, looming over it. Oh, shoot, I did not see that car at all. He must absolutely have ploughed into the side of me. What is interesting about volcanoes, though, I didn't realise this until I was sort of looking. Now, I was aware that there are, Etna, Vesuvius. There's also Stromboli I was aware of as a Italian volcano. There's another one as well, but there are a bunch of other volcanoes across Europe that I perhaps wasn't. Here he is. It was it the police I hit? I think it was. Oh well. Yeah. So there is, obviously Iceland's got a lot of volcanoes. We know about that, but there are also volcanoes in other countries across Europe. There's Romania apparently has some. Greece, Russia, Norway. I think Spain has one. Quite a few of the European countries actually do have volcanoes, and many of them have erupted, are classed as active, which is apparently having erupted in the last 10,000 years, which doesn't seem that active to me, but there you go. But yeah, this is, I'm not quite sure. Well, I guess the reason they didn't put Stromboli in is it's because it's on its own island just off the coast of Sicily. But yeah, it's nice that these have been included in the game. I was going to have a quiz question on volcanoes, but decided not to. Right, folks, we're not far out of Bari. Now the port, you can just see the first buildings appearing in front of us. And we'll be getting off this road fairly shortly. We've been fighting the sleep meter because we know if we get onto the ferry in quickly enough, it means that we won't have to sleep because we can sleep on the ferry. The ferries need to be a certain amount of distance for for us to actually sleep on it, but I think this one is, so that's good. And when we pick up Bari, that will be, I think, on the Imperator. I'm not sure exactly how to say that. That's Bari Nord. Is this what we wanted to do? I don't know. I think I might have gone wrong here. No, I don't think I have. That's fine. I'm not quite sure. I think I could have gone here and then up there like that, but we're going to go into, I guess, into Bari. Just slightly lengthen things. I wasn't sure that's where I needed to get off. Okay, but on that achievement where we've got to visit all of the cities in the Italia DLC, we have currently got 13 out of 27. So Bari will push us up to 14. So we're about halfway there with that particular achievement, which is good. One of the other achievements that we made some progress with last time out, because we did a couple of deliveries, one from Pescara to Rome and then one from Rome to Naples, again delivering Valentine's gifts. But one of the achievements was the Many Roads Lead to Rome achievement, where you've got to arrive or enter Rome through the 5 different road systems that kind of lead into it. And we've done now one of those, so going out doesn't count, but you just need to arrive through the 5 different directions into Rome, which is an interesting achievement. I think it's the only one like that in the game, which is nice. So we've done that the first direction there, and we'll be looking to pick up more of those as we go. So that's good. So we're making some nice progress on these Italia. The achievements. Where are we going? Okay, so through here. We can't be far away from Bari now. Yeah, it's right in front of us. Got a little bit further than we needed to there. I think so. We're heading off towards Albania. It's one of the countries that it's the only country in the West Balkans which we haven't really explored at all. And there's 4 cities in there, and we've been to none of them. And that's pretty much all of the cities that we're left to get in the West Balkans DLC. One more, which is Koper in Slovenia. We just haven't seen any jobs up there, and it's a bit out of the way, Koper. So there we go, 14 out of 27 as predicted in the Imperator. And the other interesting thing, because we are heading over into Albania, we're going into the port of Durrës, which is not far away from Tirana, but we're going to pick up Durrës and Tirana. So we're going to be 27 out of 30 cities done. So that feels like that should be the next place for us to kind of focus, and let's just finish that and finish the once this particular event's done, let's finish that and then finish up the final event of the achievement of that DLC, which is the Road to the Adriatics. Oh no, it's not. I can't remember. I was supposed to have written that down. I can't remember what it is, in all honesty. But it's visiting all of the cutscenes. And we've done, I think, 11 out of 15, and we're going to do 2 today, so that's really not a lot to go. But this is Bari. It looks lovely. We're in southern Italy. It's a really gorgeous place. Well, that's a nice little thing right in front of us. The Port Bari. This looks like it's been here a while, so it doesn't really help you getting through there with such a tight thing, but we're going to nip in here and just see what this is. This must be the port. See what this viewpoint has to show us. So it's the port of Bari. Very nice. Well, that's kind of where we are. Just when it's not particularly beautiful, is it? Feels a bit old. But we've gone from one side of Italy to the other. And you can see the cruise ships in dock in the distance. That's, I guess, a lighthouse out there. And you can see the marina. I imagine with some quite expensive boats in there. What is that? That's a fairly impressive building in the centre of Bari. Some administrative building, undoubtedly. Better view of that. It's actually a petrol station. Maybe not. Maybe not. No, very nice. Okay. Well, let's get on the boat and not far to go, and then we'll head over to Albania, and we've got a few things to look at over there as well. So I'll see you as we hop on the boat. Ooh, here we go. Let's not get down there too quickly. Right, off we go to, I think we're going to Durres. 9 hours. So we've discovered Durres. It is 10 o'clock at night. Have we actually got our lights on? There we go. And there's something that we need to take a picture of over there. Let's just get out of this and see what that is. It's the Durres ferry terminal. We'll just have a look at this in the day. Is this particularly impressive? I don't know about particularly impressive, but you know. Oh no, maybe that's it down there. There we go. That's all right. Right, what we're going to do, I think, is find somewhere to sleep. Right, down we go, down here. A little bit of a mess to actually find this, but I think we've got somewhere to sleep just up ahead. It's kind of hard to be absolutely sure what we're getting into here, but looks like it's on the right. Right, so in there, I think. Right, sleep time. Okay, it's 7:50 in the morning. Let's go and pick up the trailer and then complete the delivery. We've got a much better morning. Switch those windscreen wipers off. We can see Albania properly now. That's much better. We're going to be passing by a question mark in a second. I'm not sure this is the right way to go, to be completely honest, but and just on the right here we've got the question mark. There's a lot of fuel stations as well. A recruitment agency, good. And so we're going to take a left here. And I'll see you just down the road as we get to the other viewpoint, which does form part of the achievement where we're trying to get all of the cutscenes in the West Balkans. So we'll see what that one's all about. God, this is bizarre. Right, where are we going now? Going down here. So the cutscene is just on the left there. I think we can just see it. So we need to go around this roundabout and then back on ourselves. God, this is nightmarish. I like the I like this town though. I think it's been done well. It has been done very, very nicely. So here we go. Should just be on the right. Just be able to cut in here. What is this? In front of some war memorial or something? I don't know. It's some official gate, maybe. I don't know. It is Tirana. So that is, I don't know. I don't know what that is. It looks like a flats or something with a big truck stuck in the front of it. Hotel over there. If we're in doubt what it might be. Massive I mean, that parasol is enormous. It's completely wrongly sized. It's quite a nice place, isn't it, Tirana? I didn't know what to expect. Has anyone watching actually been there? Bar, restaurant, pickery. That's nice. Oh yeah, I like this. Yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. Right, so I'll head down this street here and we'll hope to figure out how on earth we can. I'm just going to have to, because it's just a mess, that map, because just going to. How are we supposed to get in there? We're going to go back round there, round there. Good God. Can't we just go up there? Like that. There we go. Why is that so complicated? I have a feeling the game was a bit confused. What was one supposed to do there? Right, here we go. Down this little alleyway. And we're going to be delivering down the end here. I think we won't bother with the reverse parking for this particular job. Oh, is it up there? Oh, it's a hard one to get into. Just about. Let's just pop it around the back as they want it. Not a lot of room here. It's a tight old footprint this is, but yeah, I bet it was a 90. I should have looked at it at least. There we go. Right, let's go and have a pick up our second job. $27 Road to the Adriatics, 27 out of 30 done there, so that's pretty good. Tirana and Duress picked up. So we've got these ones, Fier and Viore. I mean, that would be ideal if we could get a job down to there, and maybe we'll see whether whether that's the thing or not. So look, I'll see if I can find a job. Right, we're just coming down to pick up our next job, which will be a fun one. It's going to be going from Duress, the port here in Albania, all the way to Cagliari in Italy, which is basically in Sardinia. But before we pick up the load, which again is Christmas gifts and will be our final load to pick up in this particular event, we are going to see another cutscene, and this is another one here. This is 13 out of 15 in the Grand Adventurer. Juris Marina is what we're looking at here. So I guess this must be a pretty impressive place for us to. I mean, it looks like it's a well used port, doesn't it? All sorts of fishing vessels there and other types of boats. Let's see the birds, seagulls after the catch. Ooh, have a quick drink there. None of them. No one's actually bought any drinks though. See. It's nice how they do try and like make it look like there's stuff going on. Ooh, what's that? That's a pretty cool roundabout. I don't know what that means. Anyone know at all what that's for? And you've got the just behind it well, it wasn't a synagogue. It was some sort of church, maybe Catholic church. Nice. I think I just switched off then for a second. Okay, that's pretty good. Right, we're getting on the ferry. This is the route we've got. It's back basically the way we came. We're going to pick up this thing from Mask, and then we're going back over here, pretty much back over here, and then over into Cagliari. So all we've got to do in terms of driving is back over this road, the one we've just been on. So we probably won't show an awful lot of that. But what this is going to allow us to do is collect the final drive. Okay, we're all coupled up, and we're going to be heading off out of the port here on the ferry, and then we'll be wending our way back to Napoli, and then on the ferry on the other end. Security checks undergoing. It doesn't look the biggest ferry compared to that Stena line on the right there, does it? But yes, this is a car ferry, which perhaps not designed to take quite as many folk. Well, there we go. We don't have to worry. Here we go. We are going over to, well, yeah, we don't want to go up there. That would be a problem. Yeah, this looks about right, and we've been elsewhere. So I'm going to make the drive back to Napoli, and then I'll see you at the port there, because you've already seen this one. Wow, what a sunset this is. Look up ahead, absolutely gorgeous. This is the improvement they've made to the skybox. It's really, some of the things that you get out of it are absolutely fantastic, and this is, I don't think I've seen, you know, a really nice sunset like this previously, so that's impressive. It's like things like the fog and other stuff like that, really been impressed with. Yeah, I don't know what else they could do really to improve kind of the sky, because it is fantastically done now. So we're about halfway towards Napoli. One of the things I did want to talk about was there was a little bit more information about the Germany rework on Steam. There's a little blog post on that, and they were talking about their team of, I think there's only two to four people. I don't know why it's not a specific number, but 2 to 4 people who kind of do that work and have been working on it for quite some time. And well, the thing that the blog post is talking about is the cities that have been reworked. And what was really impressive actually is it doesn't seem so much of a rework as a completely reimagining of that particular area, the Rhinelands. They've completely like deleted the map. He actually said they've deleted the map when they've just gone again to improve it. One of the things they were really kind of trying to do was to give a better impression of how big the Rhine River is and how much of an impact it made in those areas. So apparently that is much more obvious within the game. Yeah, they've got some screenshots of the 4 cities that have been reworked. Bloody hell, there's a car there. I did not see that. Those 4 cities that have been reworked, and they look superb. There's some really, really nice, cool stuff. What they were also sort of mentioning was what they've tried to do is have kind of different areas of the city and make it really kind of clear. You know, they've got an industrial areas of the city, but then city centres as well that you can go and visit. So I think all of that is very, very exciting. I think it's going to look uber cool if when that is released. I don't know what the time frame is, but yeah, let me know your thoughts on that, because I know I was blown away with what they've been up to. Really, really impressive. Right, folks, we're going to get to the port, and then we do have another viewpoint, which is constant viewpoints. We'll have a little sleep before we get there, I think, just so we can see the viewpoint in the day. And yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Oh dear. Oh, what a bloody disaster. How is that a bloody sign? I think we've lost our delivery as well. That's a disaster. I hit that sign. I thought, I will just knock the sign down. What was that sign made out of? Bloody bauxite. Oh, that's a disaster. Right. We need to fix the truck. Luckily, we're right here to be able to do that. Right. Oh, here we go. Services. We'll upgrade the truck. That was a disastrous. 49,000. Wow. Right. And then we got to get another job. Right, folks. Well, this is what we're doing now. We are going to Ile Russe up the top here, which is... Oh, that's pretty cool. Little island just off Corsica. And we're delivering some Valentine's goodness up there. Yeah, this has turned into a bit of an epic struggle. We're going to be leaving Napoli to go to Cagliari, where we're supposed to be going in the first place, and then we'll travel the length of Sardinia and then up towards Corsica. And then in future episodes, we're going to explore both of these islands. I think that's what we'll hopefully do. But we'll probably do this one fairly swiftly, given how long this episode is already. So I'll see you at the port, and we'll make our way over to Corsica. We've got a viewpoint just to pick up before we do much else. So we will do that very, very shortly. Recruitment agency discovered, and here is the... what is this? God, how many of these have we had in this episode? It's ridiculous. It is the Port of Naples. Brick building. Very nice. A fine brick building it is. Although there is some nice port-related nonsense behind the brick building. And all sorts of... I don't know what those would be used to store. Gas, milk, cheese, liquid cheese perhaps. Who knows? I do like the way Napoli is kind of like up on a hill and it's sort of built into the landscape. That is pretty cool. Oh, and that crane! Wow, that's one of those cranes for the huge cargo containers, isn't it? Which is massively impressive. Not entirely sure quite how that clamps on, but I guess it works well. Ooh, what's that? Looks like an old jail or something. Don't know what that is. Anyone knows what that is, let me know. It's a beautiful city, it really has. Never been to Napoli. But it does look very, very pretty. Under the shadow of Vesuvius. You can't see it. You're surprised they haven't... Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Mount Vesuvius in the background there. No distance away. That's a lovely cut. I enjoyed that one. Right, let's get on the boat. Okay, we're on the ferry. We are going to Cagliari. Not in Canada. That would be a mistake. Right, Imperator 15 out of 27. 1 out of 3 all around the Blue Island, because we are here. So yet another. We need to sleep basically, but yet another achievement that we're kind of working towards. Is there anything around here that we can use? Yeah, we could sleep here. not sure we'll be able to be honest. Well, we're not going to see an awful lot. I think we can achieve that. What I might do is just drive up there just because, and we'll get up the top. I think we'll go on this other ferry up here. It's a third ferry, which I didn't realise. No, that does make sense. And that might mean that it's going to be at a sensible time and we might get some lights. But I do want to see some of these things properly. So we'll drive up there. I'm not going to show you much of it. And we'll have a proper episode looking around. Probably one around Corsica, one around Sardinia. Right, so we have driven the length of Sardinia and we are at the port here, ready to go down to... I think we need to go in there. Is that right? Oh, this is going to be an interesting one. I don't think this is going to work. No. There we go. I was distracted by the liquid Bjork in front. So we are right all the way down there. It's interesting how this changes. Sometimes it's dead easy. Others, you've got slightly more complex ways to go. So we're coming from Porto Torres to... not to Barcelona, but to Ajaccio, which takes 3.5 hours. And so we'll be now arriving at Corsica in the early morning. So, yeah, Bon Voyage achievement there as well. It's just picking up hundreds of achievements. Right. Right, I think this is the way we want to go. So it's just creeping into morning. It's 6:39. Another lovely day by the looks of things in Sardinia, in Corsica. And as before, I'm not, because I want to feature Corsica in another episode. I don't really want to show you an awful lot of this drive. So what I will do is we'll drive up the way and then I'm going to show you the very end of this drive, because I think that particular location is going to be pretty spectacular. But along the way we'll be picking up, we've already picked up Ajaccio, Calvi, and then Il Russe will be the final one we pick up. And so there is an achievement, I think, around picking up all of the locations on Corsica as well. So that's something that we can do. It might be a couple of episodes actually to be able to do that. Anyway, folks, I will see you at the end of this drive. Yeah, we've got a lot to look around over the next few episodes, and we're going to be doing it. I think we'll start here in Corsica and do a full tour of Corsica over maybe 1 or 2 episodes, and then move down into Sardinia, and then perhaps down into Sicily to finish off the islands of Italy and France. Right, see you at our location. 1 hour 43 to go, just 57 miles. Right, folks, well, we're almost at our destination, l'Île Russe, which the island of, what's that? Red? No, not Rouge. Russe. I'm not sure that means, but we're coming down here. We've picked up 18 out of 31 in the Bon Voyage, which is the French version of the collecting everything, and 3 out of 6 of the one that's associated with this particular thing, this particular island, Corsica. So getting everything in Corsica. I've got to say, I've really enjoyed the drive over here, and I'm very much looking forward to sharing that drive with you at some point in the future. But I I couldn't really put it in this episode because it would have just been ludicrously long. We're going over here on to this little island over a causeway. Wow, this is so cool. And I don't think we can screw this up and not complete the event now. Oh, I can't believe I've, for only the second time, flipped the truck and was not able to complete the delivery. That was absolutely typical. We do have, before we finish up, just a little bit of a viewpoint to pick up here, a cutscene. So we'll do that. I don't know anything about this place. What is it? I mean, it's a very pretty looking island. We've got a lighthouse up there, what looks like an old lighthouse or castle, ruins. But it looks like an amazing place. Really, really pretty. I guess that's the local ferry company, Grimmondy Lines. And yeah, we go there. So I think we're over on the islands now currently, but we're not actually taking a ferry from here. Can you take? I'm not sure. Can you take a ferry into the island? Presumably, if there's ferries here, feels like that's probably the case. Very cool. Let's just have a quick look. It doesn't look like there is ferries that come out of this, but I imagine there's not that many jobs, so we are dropping things off to Grimmondy Lines. We're not doing a reverse park, don't worry. But we do need to just pop round the corner here and put these gifts off, and they can then deliver them wherever they feel it's necessary. So here we go. Oh man. Let's do that one. Actually, this might actually be quite hard to get in. No, it's not actually. I just thought some of those where you've got to kind of just move everything over a little bit can be quite difficult. So in the end, we've done 3 trips today. One of them was a complete disaster, and we didn't finish. But 2 of them ended up in a beautiful delivery to this Ile de Russe, and we've completed the Haulin Hearts event. Oh my, what an epic! Just ludicrous. We have done lots and lots of progress in this episode in all sorts of places. I'll hopefully have kept you updated as to where we are with all of those, with little screenshots as we go. We had lots of crashes, many of which I won't show you. Lots of speeding fines, many of which I won't show you as well. It was all a bit of a disaster, but a kind of fun drive. I don't normally spend this amount of time doing delivery, so it was kind of fun for that reason. Anyway folks, let me know what you thought of all that. If you enjoyed the episode, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you for the next one. Goodbye.